Yeah, sometimes we catch a decent line and sometimes you don't.
Right, so let's see what wave we caught this time. Okay.
Yeah, let's see if we're going to ride the wave or not, or we're
Yeah,
going to drown.
exactly. Don't know. Don't know. Yeah. Okay, so we'll start with this first one. They're saying they're hungry for truth.
That's always good. I like to hear that.
They've just done practices, just trying to sit in quietude and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I am seeing some boxes. It sounds like maybe they've broken out of some, which is nice. And
Which is good.
yeah, so they're hungry for truth.
Okay. Um, are they geared more toward Christianity, or are they geared more toward what is their leanings?
More like open heart, flowering kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing Christianity as much, but
Yeah.
I mean they're
Well,
open. They're open.
Christianity is very open heart. If if he comes to know really what Christ was teaching, that's really an open heart.
Of course, and they are open, so it's not like they're saying no to that. They're just
Yeah.
maybe they just
Yeah,
haven't
no,
had as much.
I would say, yeah, let Christ come and teach that one, because his message is so succinct. I mean, a lot of it got lost in the Bible. They polluted it, but he can, give it to
Yeah.
him like really, really quickly in an easy way.
Okay, so that seems to be making things more fluid, maybe kind of stirring the mud a little too, and then flushing it out
Yeah,
is what's happening.
right. Because like Christ said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father that sent me. Well, that goes for all beings, same thing. If he lets go of the erroneous things, he can go to that light of truth. Absolutely.
Well, at first I saw a lot of light, and then there was, when Christ came in, there was mud, that was being flushed. So I think there
Right.
was a lot there that this soul was not even completely aware of as things, kind of are in there and being dislodged. And yeah.
Right, and it's like that. You think you're further than you are sometimes, and all of a sudden that mud gets stirred, and you go, "Ooh,
Well,
where
right.
did that come from?"
Exactly. And that's what's happening. But at least what I'm seeing is that
Yeah,
it's fluid and it is rising to the surface, but there is some darkness there. And I mean, don't mean darkness bad in that way, but just clinging and,
yeah,
mental
stuff
images
that
and
needs to be
yeah.
washed out. But if you ask for truth, that's what you're going to get. You're not going to get a half truth. You're going to get pure, undiluted truth.
Yeah, so it's definitely got
Yeah.
more darker aspects that are, whatever mental ideations, clinging past stuff, who knows, but it's,
Right.
and the energy is just sort of there, allowing that. So that's good. And we'll just kind of
Yeah.
let that process be, I guess, huh?
Yeah, we'll just leave him for a while again, and we'll put him to the side and let him complete, have those rivers of living waters just complete, work on
Yeah. Okay.
flushing that. Yeah. Oh yeah, all that stuff has to come to the surface one way or another to be seen and
Of
let loose
course.
of.
And it
Yeah.
and it's a process. So, who knows, with some maybe
It's
longer than others, but that one had a lot more to be flushed than what they even knew
a
of.
lot more than they knew was there. Yeah, and it has to come, and you have to see it, and you have to let it go. That it's not just going to magically disappear. You have to.
No.
That's the process.
At least that's not, I think, what most of us know is a process is boom, gone. I'm sure that can happen, but it can happen, but it's also a process too. And Just,
Right.
all you can do is keep open and let things continue to flush through, So,
Exactly.
yeah. All right, so we got our next one. A lot of calcification in there. I think this is the one that said they had some hard stuff.
Yeah.
Calcification, times of sorrow, and not
Yeah,
being
they just become petrified.
right. Times of sorrow and not being present, not standing up for myself, those kinds of things. Letting people walk on them, and also just, I think, shrinking in life, kind of shrinking to it. And
Yeah.
sort of getting in their own calcification and isolation from whatever experiences they've, sort of, or I guess whatever persona they clung to as being this way or that, Yeah. So let's see what they desire. They do desire light, but they know they do feel really hardened and not, it doesn't sound like in a mean way. It's more in a
No, it's not in a mean way.
isolating.
It's just a self-protective way.
That's it, exactly. More like a really
But
hard casing.
they have to understand when you're trying to protect yourself, you're just putting a prison. You're putting yourself in a prison.
Yeah.
So are they ready to open the prison door and walk out of it? They can walk out of that prison. They don't have to keep themselves in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do see a hard box or prison. The door is open, but it is still pretty solid.
Oh, it's pretty solid, and it will be. They're going to have to take the initiative to step out that door.
Mm-hmm.
But that door is open. It's not locked, and they can step out of it for sure.
Boy, I tell you, a prison sometimes looks better than this because at least it's bars, but this is a heavy cement box with not even much lights coming in there.
Yeah, so I want them to at this present time to do inwardly the I am that I am, and connect with that place where that God center, that God light within that burns and gives them life.
Okay, I can feel more energy moving within the cell. I don't even see them, it's just so enclosed. I don't.
Right.
But
so I'm going to ask also that some of the beams of light would come to the doorway and hold their hand through so that being can hold their hand and come out.
Okay, that's there for them, but they're not stepping out. They're kind of, in there. I can see a little image of someone sitting, but kind of turned away, more just there in their own world, and that light is there, but they're not, at least I can see in there a little bit more, but,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's connect with them again. Say, do you want the freedom?
What are you asking?
Do they want the freedom?
Okay. They do desire freedom.
Then they need to ask Christ to take up your bed. You need to stand up.
The light's trying to help them up, but they're not. They're not wanting to stand up.
Huh?
I'm kind of maybe feeling something got to its feet a little bit. Because they were just sort of like, I'm almost like they had to be pulled up like this heavy thing that was not even couldn't
You know,
get their
again, you have
legs.
to find that there is strength within, and you can stand up. All you have to do is believe that what I'm telling you is the truth, and stand up and go towards the door, and they're being stretched through the doorway for you to grab, and they will be more than happy to help give you strength and move you through.
Yeah, it feels like the light has come more within that boxed area, but kind of helping them up, but then they're not really wanting to use their legs. Their legs keep collapsing under them, and then they're kind of, back down, and then they're being helped up.
Okay, so we're going to pray just for real quick. I'm going to So I'm going to just relay this, and you cannot sit and think about it. You need to just listen and get up and do it.
Right, and
Don't
yeah.
try to do it, because then you give yourself an out. Just do it. Stand up and do it.
Right, and I was telling them you need to walk. You need to walk. Get up and walk, because they're just kind of wanting to limp along.
Exactly, because that's their free will. If she's not even going to manage her free will that much, nobody can aid her. This has to come from within her. Everybody's there to help her, but she has to make that initial standing up. That's all she has to do.
Okay, because I do see the light trying to help her up, so... But she's still... I see almost a person with some bandages on, like they're limping. Limping along, like they just have none of that strength in there, or within themselves to just even move their legs one in front of the other. And then the bandages, the gauze and stuff.
Yeah, now she can do, she does stuff.
Oops.
She has to let go of the pity party and all the drama that she's had.
For sure. I am seeing some more light resonating from her heart, which is good.
Good.
So I'm feeling that, which is feeling different. And then, she's got the light kind of trying to help, but she's just like not wanting to get her legs to work, well. And she's still gauzed up.
She can do it. She can do it. 100% she can do it.
She's saying, help me. Help me.
They're to help you, but you've got to help yourself. Remember, God helps those that help themselves. This is what this means. This means you have to take the first step.
So the light is trying to encourage her out and things, but
Exactly.
She's still all gauzed up. It's almost, face, hands, legs, and just like a kind of mummified, and
Yourself mummified there.
Yeah, mummified, and just barely, like the living dead, that's what it looks like, moving that way, like, mama.
Here. So, now she needs to take and stand up.
She is walking, but it looks like the living dead. I mean, that's what it looks like. She does have some light in her heart amongst this scene. There is some light emanating from her heart. So that's good.
Once she's up on feet, they pull her out and take off those bandages. But
She's still kind of in the
That's the key.
cage. There's some light coming through the cage and some light in her heart. She is kind of trying to, blindly walk towards that light, but you're all completely covered up like a mummy, and the way she's walking so stiff and kind of, help me. So.
Yeah. Well, that's what I have to do. They've got their hand and get pull her.
Maybe we can let that one sit a little while. The light's there trying to usher her out. Huh?
Yeah, they'll get her out.
Maybe you want me to put it aside and we'll check in a little bit, or do you want to leave this one? What did you want to do with this?
We've got a few that'll be with for a little while.
Okay, yeah, she needs some time there. It's going to take a little while. So, okay, so we'll leave that one aside and go on to the next one. Yeah. Okay. How do I be saintly? Like a saint. How do I be like a saint?
Why do you want to be like a saint?
Because they seem pure, holy.
Yeah, you don't need to be a saint, self-sacrificing to be pure. Okay? One just has to let go of the ego. That's all. The ocean. That's everything.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's resonating, but they're drawn to being a saint. I mean, you don't say that and become a saint. It just,
Right.
That's me speaking.
Right.
But, pardon me?
Investigation and all of those things, but that's not needed to, come to that real purity, that real revelation is coming to know, being within that truth, God is. And
Right.
it's the center of.
Right.
Do they want that? Or do they want the mass piety?
Mm-hmm. You're really cutting out, do they want the truth or do they want the mask, did you say?
I'm asking the mask of piety.
Yeah.
Not the truth.
I see.
Of the purity.
I hear that now, yeah. They do desire truth. They're hearing more what you're saying there, and they desire truth. So.
Good choice.
Yeah. A lot of people can have that appearance.
In order to do that, one doesn't need to become a saint. If that's their life, if they're drawn in and they're called to sacrifice for the something, but really find a purity in that thing.
Yeah.
Just let go of the fact that it's not, that you have to do some other in order to find that. No, it's there now if they let go of the illusion that it's
right
there.
Yeah, that brings them in a whole different doorway than trying to act like they're this or that or become this or that. It's just letting go of that fallacy that they have to become this way or that way.
Right, because it's already there. They let go of the fallacy and they want that. They want to be that. They're already there.
Mm-hmm.
Because
your voice it's really cutting out, but hopefully it will come out better in the video.
So yeah, we've got a very bad connection.
Okay, so they're sitting with that.
Let them sit with that for a while.
Okay. Do you want? I can put them over to be.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of going, in school today.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like sit with this. Okay. Well,
We
maybe
need
this.
some little
Well, we have
full
another.
desks and sit them all in the full desks.
Yeah, really. Well, we could
All
use.
this quick.
We could use one of the levels over there too. Have them kind of lined up there.
Each room and infirmary. We need a schoolroom and an infirmary.
Now it seems like we need an infirmary, intensive care unit.
Yeah.
I think we need an intensive care unit. I got to get my nurse's garb on today,
Yeah, you may need the nurse's garb as well.
Oh, I did get a flash of some bandages being taken off, so hopefully that's happening. So, yeah. So anyway, with this one, is sitting with.
I've got rain over here.
Oh, okay. That'd be nice today. Okay. Moving on, that one's sitting with, letting go of that and just.
Good. Well, we just still good, and it's a little moving forward, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good so far. I think that's been it.
Yeah.
That's been it. The others are just kind of sitting right now. Okay, so.
Okay, we'll check it on the other.
Huh?
Or one or two. And hopefully one from the Mayan ruins moves forward too, because they've been there a long time.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. There was another one. No, I forgot to ask. There was one over there that just wanted to go into the crystal cave. And let me see, this one, okay, I went through some
They
questions.
go in there. That's for me.
It sounds like they just want to go into the crystal cave, this one.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they can hang out in the crystal.
And it sounds like it's all good. They answered the, yeah, and
Yeah.
they answered questions. They do bow to the light. They're not here to disrupt, all that, so.
Yeah, so they can go ahead and go in the crystal cave and relax and enjoy.
Yeah, there was another one too that wanted to, so let me make sure they're good. Okay, so I think I'll put both of those there to go in. I think it's okay to sit them just there for now. Okay, so onward.
Onward.
Okay. They have a message of love and light and harmony.
Oh, we can go for that one today.
Yeah.
Good. We can use this morning.
Just that new growth is coming, change is coming. Yeah, I just see some, there were branches and then the blossoms and that kind of thing. They're saying in that seed is pure potential.
Absolutely. So our ones that are oldies over there that line up the messages, those I want them to listen to this really carefully.
The ones that are in waiting over in the waiting room.
The only one in our one.
Okay.
I need to hear this. This is a good one for both of them here.
Sure. And they're right there. They're kind of in the back, but that's fine. We'll make sure their energies are connecting in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can feel some of their energy flowing over, so they are paying attention.
Good.
So it's saying, in the seed is pure potential, and that sun of awareness hits that, and the seed begins to open into this new life, but that within it is compacted in it is pure potential,
Exactly.
like the Atman, or Shiva, or however you want to put it.
Light of God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing that seed, deep in that earth, being, how it opens up and breaks through the earth, like that growth and change and renewal, and it's all because of that pure potential
It's
that's
your
there.
life force that's there. You're explosive.
And that it's within all.
It's harder. It's very explosive, yes.
And it's saying it's all. It's
Yeah.
it's not about anything that you've carried or haven't carried or done or haven't done or will do or look like or
Right.
dress like or say or, any of these things. Not to say, these.
Right. There's nothing to that.
Yeah, that.
The God force is always there no matter what, and it always remains untouched by whatever you have done. That's always pure. And one can always and connect with that.
Absolutely.
Willing to connect with that and let go of the yeah.
So I am seeing some more bandages being taken off, so that part's good.
That's it.
So we'll see what happens with that, but
I'm going forward quite well. Good.
but that's a nice message, so thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an excellent message for both of them.
Yeah.
For Alumni too, it's a good message because they have to understand that with it. Chichen Itza, whatever it's called, the other one is also gone.
Mm-hmm.
Society is gone as well, and none of the Mayan societies that were there are still there. All of the pyramids, everything have been abandoned. So they need to understand it's time for new growth. The Mayan calendar is done. It's time to restart a new cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And they can be part of it or hang back, and the growth is there.
Either be part of it or be stuck there. For eternity.
Right. Right. That potential for growth. Well, it's always here, but you're just kind of saying, here it is. Take the opportunity now that it's here, and yeah.
Right.
Okay.
This is the perfect time for them to do that.
For sure. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to let this one, the message, go over there, and they're good. Very nice message. And now we're on to our next one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, just came back online.
Okay.
I've been fluctuating. I see that it's kind of when the connect art's going, then my little symbol turns yellow. That means that we're kind of losing.
Yeah, I know, and it's not sounding so good today.
No, it's in and out today.
Well, I guess we'll just keep at it and see what happens, huh?
That's all we can do, muddle through it, and we can only do what we can,
Yeah, yep, exactly. Okay. Okay, it kind of feels like there's more of a message in this one too. But they do have some.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I'd give messages, wouldn't it?
Totally. That works. They said they do have a question too, so we'll see what happens. But they are
Okay.
Yeah. They are reflecting an interesting scene. I mean, there's some really nice mountains. There's a full moon, but there is some dark clouds, kind of over the moon, and so you can't see the fullness of it.
Okay.
So, Okay, they're saying that's not how they feel, but this is for how humanity is kind of now.
Right. They're not seeing the full light of the moon and the darkest,
Yeah, exactly. They're
but not all. They see stuff.
right, exactly. And that dark, they're not
Seeing what's on that.
exactly.
Right.
And that's exactly what that's about, which yes, that's what's happening.
Yeah, they're always focused on the more extra covering rather than seeing what's there.
Right, and I'm kind of feeling, I'm not really seeing in pictures, but behind those dark clouds, there's all this pure life. You know, there's like
Exactly.
an abundance. There's an abundance, a refreshment. There's growth. There's
Right.
greenery. There's, all of this stuff that they're hankering after or whatever, and them looking
And
outwardly.
it's,
Yeah.
it's like they're to be taken. Unfortunately, there's more substance in it. So,
Yeah. I'm getting every other word. So,
yeah, unfortunately, they're giving the clouds.
I can feel what you're saying, and they're giving the clouds more of that too much, weight. Oh, you're cutting out bad, Guruji.
They're giving the clouds much reality.
There you go, and that's what I was feeling you were going to say. That's it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And so they're not, and I just feel that, like I say, all of that life behind those clouds, and of course the fullness is behind it as well. And so it's just, they wanted to reflect that, like,
It's right there.
right. And just let those clouds.
When all the other folks want the darkness that's in front of it,
That's
Yeah.
right. Exactly. And I see within those dark clouds, I see humanity moving. Kind of they're just moving in that space of, I mean, not fully, but they're not all, but I mean that's just, people in their
For
heads
the
all,
most part.
all
for
the
the most
time and thinking and, oh, my plans, my things, my,
Right.
that kind of
Right. They're
thing.
clouded. Their judgment is clouded, and they're not seeing what's underneath of it. Yeah.
And meanwhile, all of that amazing beauty and splendor is behind there, and they pass it by and pass it by and pass it by.
Exactly.
So that's that reflection. And then they said they had a question, so let's see.
Okay. Let's see what the question is.
I guess, again, they just want to let you know, too, that the best way to help, they're trying to help on the other side, or however they can, that energy may, flow to humanity here, which things do, everything is a whole. And so they want to help in the best way. And they try to just help others to open their heart, keep their hearts open. So that's what they're
That's a
doing.
big help.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Always glad to know we have more.
Yeah, for sure. And they would request the COS just because they think that energy is so wonderful, and it would help, in whatever way transmit, all this
Yeah.
good energy. So is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Okay, they're good. They're good to go. That was a nice message. Well, it was nice. It was also,
Yeah, that may be point to.
yeah, it was a nice message, but it was also a real message, about how people have those filters on,
Exactly. They're not, again, like, you're not seeing the forest for the trees. All you do is that, what's there. You're getting it.
That's it.
They miss it.
Right. Right. So just another very good message or lesson or lesson.
Good pointing.
Very good. So, okay, so we'll go to our next little rock here. Okay, they're a Mr. and a Mrs.
A Mr. and a Mrs. Okay.
Their mother and father, they're kind of just saying they're the whole bit. I don't know.
Right. We've done the whole tour.
Huh? Yeah.
They've done the whole tour. They've done the whole tour.
Yeah, they have, and it's all, saying it's all in one sort of thing.
Right. I've got brother, sister, mother, father, lover.
That's it. Child.
The whole package.
The whole works. And then I see kind of a planet, which is like the earth, which is like a fullness, all within that fullness. But I do see some burning coming from the earth. And they're saying that's a message of change. Oh boy, let's wait till this picks up because I'm missing what you're saying. Okay.
They have to burn away the weeds, have to burn away that stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah, it does. So I'm doing the best I can. I'm getting the feeling of what you're saying, and then I'm catching some of the words. So it's not coming in well at all. Yeah. So. Yeah.
So any time you come for that change, there's
I wonder.
When there's change,
yeah.
When there's change coming, there will be that burning.
Yes, that's it. There you go. Exactly.
Purification and burning.
Exactly, exactly. And that's what I see with, the earth there, and again, it's purifying. It's not like a...
It's not a punishment. It's a
purification. And it's not like your house is... Yeah.
Yeah, but although it will feel like a punishment for some.
Right. Oh, yeah, because, they're not going to be able to have their same things that keep them going on the same road, if it's causing troubles for others. They're not going to be able to keep doing that. Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
So I am seeing the earth, like I say, with some fires, some burning, and I do see some doves flying up from it, kind of, That's the purity that's, to come.
Yeah. Right, that holy...
Exactly. Yeah, the Holy Spirit. Can you hear me?
I don't have a problem.
Oh, lucky you. I'm gathering and I'm getting... Yeah, I think it's, okay, I'm glad, because, yeah, you're really breaking up, but I'm getting the feeling, and I think the feeling is coming through. So that's that, exactly, that purity, comes from that, and then I see a nice glow around that, too, that, comes with a different energy, purifying energies, and so,
right.
And then I feel they're kind of taking that fullness of the earth with the glow of light around it, bringing it into my heart. It was like that full moon or anything, just
Right.
coming into the heart, not that it's all good in that way, and then just a heart. So, and that was their message today. So,
Yeah, excellent message.
yeah. Messages are nice.
Yeah, especially
They're hard and they're not, they're
today.
yeah, especially the ones today.
I said especially today because our communication, my line is kind of not going well today. The,
Yeah, that's
communication
right.
breaking down.
That's true. So I think people can still get the gist of what's being said in these messages. So, okay, so I'm going to connect in with this next one. And as I'm connecting in with
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, as I'm connecting in with this one, I am feeling the presence of those others waiting, a little more present.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I can feel they're kind of included in this as I'm focusing on the one, which is nice. So,
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, this one is worried about the earth. Oh, I don't know. Okay. But let's see. Okay, so they're concerned with it. I do see like some trees, like there's been a fire, or some,
Right.
that then you see a little bird that's, trying to struggle to, live in that. And it's just kind of saying, they're worried about the destruction and things there. But what they really,
Well, I think we're just saying hits all levels. So, again, same. There's regeneration in that. They clear out the field.
that's exactly right. And that's what they do want to say. They really are here to say that love and light is there and that peace and beauty. And they're just wanting to put that out for humanity and the earth and, the ethers and all of it. So that's really, and I see a
Right.
nice light burst and rays and, that's really what they're here to say. So, yeah, thank you.
Excellent.
Okay, and we've got another one.
Okay.
This one's trying to send out energy to the other three behind him
Okay.
to help. And it seems to be a nice light and open arms and things. So they just want to extend their support to them.
Nice.
Yeah. So they're here. They're saying they're kind of like a guardian of the spirit. Yeah. Helping people through the doors.
Exactly.
That's what they do. They help them into those
They're
gates.
an usher.
They're an usher. They're an usher. They stand, I can see too, at the gates or a portal or the gates of, going into that next world. They're there. That's the work they do.
Exactly. They're ushering.
That's what they do. And there's, I guess other gates, where you go into rebirth, but they usher them onto the next world.
Right.
Okay. So they are guardians like
Really
that.
nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
They're like a guardian. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They're the ticket taker of life.
Huh?
They're the ticket taker of life. They're there.
Exactly.
Out
So,
there with the light going down the aisle. So they're
exactly. Okay, next. That's it. That's what the feeling is. And he's laughing. That's it. Well, right. And so, That's what he does, and he does see so many different kinds of energies, of course, and he does. They do have to kind of look at them and keep things clean too. He was saying, so they got to work with the energies and what's the best thing to keep things clear and in order and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. And they're saying a lot like, what we're doing here has, in the keeping things clear and in order. And so, but anyway, he, that's what he does. And he, okay, so let's see if he has a question. It sounds like he's just more here to offer support. Wait.
Yeah, I think he's just here to in the process of things, that but he helps usher you from one to another to the next stage, and that is there. So to the things
Yeah, that was really all, and I think offer his support to these other spirits, and let's see if he has anything else.
Perfect.
That's about it. So thank you. Interesting.
Yeah, thank you for his service.
Yeah. Interesting, huh? Okay, we got our next one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
It was so funny. I just see him going down the aisle with the light and showing them, well, you sit in this seat. No, you can't go in that seat. You have that seat.
Little hat on and his little...
Yeah, you have this seat, but you don't get that seat this time.
Well, it must be. I mean, you got to have some order there. So, okay. That's his work. Okay.
We all have our jobs.
That's right. And that's really, exactly. Okay. So. Okay, I just was asking a couple of times, and he wants me to keep saying, I'm Simon the Sandman. And I don't know what that's about.
Okay, Simon the Sandman. So what's up?
Oh, my goodness.
I hope he's not he's the Sandman in La La Land.
I know, that's the thing. That's
Or like Sandman, the big tap artist.
the what? The what? He's saying.
You say we can have the Sandman. He was very good as a tap dancer.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Sandman.
Okay, well, he's saying he's kind of sleepy, or he puts people to sleep. I don't know. I can't quite gather it. He's just okay. Well, let's see what he has for questions. He wants to wake up. He wants to wake up more.
Exactly. He's
because he's saying he puts people to sleep. Well, maybe because he's so sleepy, his energy. I don't know.
Exactly. That's it.
He just...
That's it. He needs to wake up.
Right, and he doesn't... And other people get sleepy and kind of tired around him. And he doesn't want that. He wants to be more alert and awake. You know?
Right. So I would say for that one, he needs the Kali.
Oh, yeah. Mantra. Oh, boy, that'll get him going. Yeah, because you're right, because the other can kind of is more heart opening. That's more of gives you a nice jolt. So, okay, so he's not sure what that is, Kali Mantra. I'm just asking if he's accepting of that.
He needs a cup of espresso.
Yeah.
Explain to me what it is. Yeah.
He's saying, will it hurt?
Will it hurt? No, not particularly.
Well, this other isn't so good.
It would shake him up a bit, but he'd be shook awake.
That's the thing. This other isn't so good. He's numbed out, you know?
Yeah. He can't stay in the low end.
He's saying, okay,
Yeah,
he's saying, okay, give it to me. He's gonna take it.
okay, well, you're going to get it. It's all yours.
You know, oddly, I do see someone with really bloodshot, heavy eyes, kind of, you know, where am I? A little bit. He's saying it's not drugs, though, so that I just wanted to establish that.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that it's not drugs.
He's saying,
been in that La La Land for so long.
that's it. I think I saw smoke, and he said, no, it's not drugs.
Yeah.
So but his eyes are I just see these big bloodshot eyes with heavy lids, you know.
Yeah.
So,
He's like Rip Van Winkle. He's
Huh?
been out for a while.
yeah,
He's
like
like Rip Van Winkle. He's been out for like
even a little, exactly, even a little drool, you know. I don't know.
yeah.
But it's not good. I mean, he's saying he was trying to meditate, but that's not good.
No, that's not it.
That's not it. So, okay, so we'll give him
Don't
those.
you have these mantras and let them resonate for him. He doesn't need to meditate.
Get up and move, right? Get up and move around. Okay, so let's make
Right.
sure he's got those.
We need to get him out of slug mode.
Totally. Yeah, that's being transmitted, and see his eyes kind of, like what's happening, you know? They are being transmitted. I see a richer energy. Hello. Kind of like, whoa, ding dong, whoa, what's happening, you know? So those are being transmitted. He is accepting of them, and he's in a lull, you know, just a really sleepy state, but he's accepting of them, and so they're there
Yeah,
for
that's
him.
to wake him.
Oh yeah,
It might take a little while. It'll.
I think it will. Oh boy, he was out.
Up for the.
Yeah, he was.
Huh?
And I'm sure others around him just nod off too. You know, that's not good.
Oh, yeah, it's just that.
Yeah, totally. That's exactly. Maybe thinking this is the way you sit and meditate, and that's not good. So, anyway, hopefully that'll definitely shift his energy. So, okay. Careful what you ask for, right? I want to wake up. Well, here you go. Here's a lightning bolt for you, you know. Yeah. Here's a lightning bolt cup of Java for you. That's it. Okay, whoops. So I hope you don't go out. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this particular rock, you can see it here. When I shut my eyes, I see that same rock. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And then I see light coming off of the rock, and okay, I'm seeing a calendar of the moon's phases.
Okay.
And then the tides, and the sun and the earth, so how things are all connected like that. And they're kind of just saying nothing separate, you know.
It's all connected.
But there's really, the way they're speaking is in just these gentle images with no words at all. It's quiet. It's very nice. And, you know, hearing it without hearing it, I guess. But, you know.
Right.
Okay, I see some rock imagery with that light, you know, breaking things apart, the light, and cracking things open. And just a lot of light beaming from that. It's a gentle, lovely. I want to keep this rock. This is nice. It's a very gentle, lovely, light, healthy clear energy. Very nice. And now I'm seeing some lotuses coming from it. I mean, you could just shut your eyes. I can do, huh? I just want to shut my eyes and do this all day. It's,
in itself.
yeah. Yeah, in itself. So I think I'll sit here a while and, oh, what are we doing? No, it's really nice. I know I see some nice sparkling, like really bright lights and emanating from it. I don't know if you've seen those flowers sometimes that they used to have in those boxes that they'd light up and with all the sparkles, you'd plug them in. It's got a little bit of that continuous movement and change and feeling of the sparkles and beauty. Yeah. A little bit of it, but it's even better than that. So now they're sending some hearts, and I think that might be, can we keep this rock? I like it. It's so lovely. They're saying they're refreshment. They are refreshment.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we could set them over by the other rocks there or something. Let's see if they're okay with that. They're saying they're pure refreshment. It's not going to affect them.
Yeah.
They're pure refreshment. So I'm going to put them over. Okay, so I'm going to set them there, and they're just going to emanate that.
Yeah, well, let him share with our other two.
I mean, they're really like a beautiful fresh waterfall you stand under on a hot, sweaty day.
Right.
I mean, really, that is something else.
He's good other two to be found right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I have them by there. And the other one's in school over here. Maybe I'll put the other one all by it because they might as well partake in that. My goodness. Ooh, that's a nice rock, really.
That's a good one for the...
And they are refreshments, so wherever they are, they're fine. So let's see. Okay, so we'll go to this next one. Okay, I see the same rock in my mind with a lot of emerald green coming off of it.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Healing stuff, yeah.
It's beautiful, and that kind of that deep, beautiful green emerald, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. And a little bit of what I'm getting, kind of hearing, but more getting, is the natural process of refinement.
Yeah. Yeah, growth and regeneration.
That's it exactly. It's just what I'm getting with the feeling of this. And another wonderful rock. So we've got some really nice energies that have entered in today. And this one, it sounds like just by being near it with that emerald beauty, I mean, the dark just sort of whoosh, you know, it just flies away. It doesn't, not going to go there, you know. It just...
Right. So we'll put him over by our other...
Yeah.
Other,
shoot, they can stay around all they... They can stay around all they like because... And I don't know, maybe they were even working with that other energy because I could see a little of that darkness kind of ooh and whoosh, you know. So I'm telling you, those rocks, those are good rocks to have around. They can stay as long as they like. Anyway.
Those energies can just hang as long as they like.
That's right. Oh, it's nice. I could hear you real clear there. Okay, so let's get, which is always a treat. Wow. Okay. Got a sentence in. Okay. So I know somehow we're getting through this and totally communicating, you know, with the whole three and then all the way, you know, somehow. Okay.
Exactly. One way or another, we get it to go. You know.
Totally. It's kind of like someone that they don't know they have different languages. Somehow they communicate, you know, how those things happen. It just does. Okay. So this one, let's see. Okay. I do see that similar rock, and then I see light that comes out like kind of this way, you know. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. Boy, I'm just getting these amazing energies, and now this sparkling and light, and not much said, nothing said really, but I guess again the feeling is that diamond, that clear center, point. This one's just completely pure and white. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's at the center of being, that diamond. It's like that apple pure diamond.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, exactly. And I am hearing never been soiled. Kind of just hearing, feeling. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hearing and feeling never will be soiled. Never can be soiled.
All these words are going to be, because there's going to be a huge shake. That I mean, there's going to be a huge shake up in the.
Right. And what I'm seeing by this now is kind of a light body, a presence, to take this up and just, I'm kind of seeing that happening with this light that's around it. They're kind of showing to breathe it in, let it just come all the way. What I'm seeing all the way in you.
Because their focus is clouds, and this is all these energies that are like that moon.
Yeah.
This diamond and emerald and the whole together. It's there, like that bright moon is, but humanity is focusing on the clouds and missing that they're even present.
Perfect. That's exactly right. And this is what they should be doing. Rather than that, they should be breathe it in, put it on your head, your ears, your eyes, your mouth, your tongue, your shoulders, your chest, all the way to your toes. Just let that just sink.
You should soak it in.
Yes.
Soak it in. Open that heart. Soak it in.
And
all of these things. Yeah. Let them flush through your system. 100%. Yeah.
And they're saying this is like I'm feeling the living waters or living Ganges, just right here with that love and light, and that light being is just continuing to, wash with that, like bathe in that. That's your bath.
Right.
That's
so
your bath.
All the lights, are right there for one to take.
That's it. That's
100%.
And my gosh, I could just, again, this is an amazing energy. And I can see that light being continuing to wash. It just, and then that's their reflection of saying that's what you need to be doing, like we said. So.
Right.
So I wonder if we could sit this one over there too.
You can sit that one over there too.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. We had 3. No, wait a minute. Trying to see what's what. Yeah, we've got them surrounding him. We've got them over there. My gosh, I don't see how anyone could resist those energies. You'd really have to be a toughie.
I don't see how they can resist it. I mean, they're getting pummeled.
And it's just, and I can see them just, their energies are directed towards that. Now, it was directing towards me. I can feel their energies directed towards those rocks. I mean, they're really healing rocks. I really mean this. So anyway, maybe we can leave them sit here a while. Yeah.
That needs it.
Right, it's just definitely, it can only benefit. So it'll be interesting to check in on them in a little bit.
But I'm going to, anyone that watches this video,
we'll feel it.
That these are available for anyone watching.
Absolutely.
It's not just for those two, or for us, or for.
That's perfect, Guruji.
That anyone that.
That's right. It's for humanity. It's for humanity. Yeah.
Yeah, all of humanity now.
That's exactly. This is not just for this one, this and that. It's for the whole. It's for all of it's what is to be done daily. It's what's there for you. You can pass it by or not, but there it is. So. Yeah. There's our other one.
Emerald and diamond energy and just pure light.
Oh, I can just really beauty. Okay, so Here we go with our other little one. And then we've got 5 more after that. So, but hey, this is pretty good today. It seems to be building in purity in some ways. I mean, with some of these energies.
It is, because it's, I think the blood moon, we may have a big shakeup.
Yeah.
So it's get those reinforcements there for
Right.
that. So
It's the buildup.
When a big shakeup comes, don't be looking at the to the ship comes, don't be looking at the clouds.
Yes.
The other one is there. That
Perfect. Perfect. And that came through. Don't be looking at the clouds. Exactly. Look at that beauty and that purity. Yeah. Okay.
Right. It's present.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll sit with this one and see what comes. Okay, I see an interesting image of a waterfall that's dark, but it's got these white flowers, and then it's being purified.
Mm-hmm.
The dark is kind
Uh-huh.
of swaha. So the dark is exactly. The dark is changing to clear, and then those flowers are coming, and they're another message giver. So
Yep.
And
Another
then-
purification that's coming up.
and then a lot of flowers being floated down these waters, with that's, like I say, either ashes or dirt being cleared away. And there's a light at the top of the waterfall, and it's just, it's all a cleansing process like this.
Exactly.
Really beautiful water. The water is so, can really feel it. And their message is just to be still. So
Yeah, be still.
be still, don't fear.
Right, have no fear, be still, let the rivers of living waters. Christ is also called the rivers of living waters. Let that enter you. Let these waters enter you. Let it wash this stuff out. Don't cling to it. Let it go. Let it go.
I do see a little misty picture. It was a picture more of a body, like letting that body identity rinse off.
Right, right. It's like really, they talk about you have to go through the baptism. Well, this is really the baptism happening on a global level.
Boy, it really feels that way, because I do, and again with this one, I do see image of a planet. I mean, it is it's a global clearing, and it's, it's really no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really something to really look deeply at in terms of your own self, your own life, your own actions, all of it.
It's the global dunk.
It's the global what dunk, did you say?
Yeah, like the baptism.
Like those dunking pools, but it's the global
baptism. When you go under the water, you're supposed to die to what that was. So this is the big global dunk.
I love it. That term's so funny, but that's exactly right. It is. It's the full, the whole thing. It's humanity as a whole. It's the earth, and it is the ethers too. Obviously, we're working on all levels. It all works as a whole. And as this is cleared, that has helped to be cleared. As this is cleared, that's helped to be cleared. And, it's not a separate thing. So, Global Dunk. That's the name of this. I think that should be the name of this video. The big Global Dunk.
The global dunk. Baptism.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing, guys. Okay.
Baptism. Humanity. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. So... yeah, so I think, so that was their message, and lovely. So another lovely message. We'll move them on. So sweet.
Excellent.
So sweet. They just bring such a lovely message, and that is all. I just think it's so sweet. I love it.
It's wonderful. We'll take those.
Oh,
we'll take the messages.
Totally, and it only
100%.
and it just reinforces the pointings and the whole thing, It's just very nice. Yeah. Okay, so we've got this one. I don't want you to go away because sometimes when sometimes when I see that thing on your
Okay,
screen.
no, I'm still here.
Okay, sometimes it hangs up automatically. There you are. I see you. It just is doing that flash of the screen comes up and sometimes it'll hang up. But anyway, we'll keep going. As long as you're here, we're going to keep going.
No, it slipped in and yeah, no, I'm still here. It hasn't dropped yet.
No, we'll keep at it. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting, and I asked for confirmation, they said, yes, my life has been what I call perfect.
Yeah, I just felt a big, huge flush right in the heart center.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Just a huge, just like
Oh, that's
big,
interesting to see
big,
what
just crazy, crazy big. Yeah.
good or hard to know.
Huh?
A good thing?
Yeah, no, it was a
Oh,
good
oh,
thing.
good, good.
And it's just like that heart is just like, just like crazy.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, there's
So
a
it's a good thing.
oh, good, and there's a lot of wonderful energies here today. So I'm glad you're feeling that. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big, like a flush right through the heart. It was just
Wow.
like really, it's a very intense one. Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel it here today, really. And I'm just
Yeah.
feeling nothing
Yeah.
but love and light and beauty here today. Really, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
because this is really going to pummel. I mean, these energies together can really pummel.
Oh,
I
it's
mean, big time.
Oh, it's coming. It's happening, and it's really
Yeah, for
such a
sure.
good thing. It's such a good needed thing. So,
Yeah.
okay, so let's see this one. Okay, they tried to live. I just want to get this a little bit because I'm seeing like the guru's sandals and some roses.
Okay.
Kind of get a feeling because I hear that they've had a perfect life, but maybe haven't lived perfect. But I don't know if that's right. So let me. Okay, things are just kind of fading again, and I'm just seeing the guru's sandals with the roses,
Mm-hmm.
the padakas, or however you
Right. Paducas, yeah.
padukas. Okay.
Yeah. Sounds like they had the perfect opportunity, but maybe they didn't take full advantage of it.
You know, that's my feeling because they say it was perfect, and yet they have not lived perfectly. So I'm wondering if
Right.
there
They
was
had
some.
a great opportunity, but they didn't take full advantage of it.
Yeah, that's the truth. And it sounds like I almost heard they walked with some saints, and then the guru's sandals are there. So they really had quite a lot of wonderful energies in their life. And maybe they just didn't, like you say, take full advantage. Oh, you're coming in clear now.
Yeah, maybe they didn't recognize it until too late. They were just kind of, okay, this is nice kind of thing. They had a lot of opportunity, but maybe they didn't get the full, So what is it we can help them with? So what is it they are here for?
Okay, again, I'm seeing the guru's sandals, and they're wanting to take that into them more now. They don't,
Yeah.
they see that there was some time lost and opportunity lost, and you're coming in great all of a sudden, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, all of a sudden, there you are. Wow, okay. And you're clear. But anyway, so what to do now? They're following those rose
We'll give them-
petals.
They can go ahead and do the COS.
Okay. and that's being transmitted to them, and
Yeah.
there is a little bit of murky energy with this being, so
Right. They didn't take advantage of what they had before, so now they're going to have to prove themselves and open themselves to it because,
Yeah.
they kind of closed the door.
totally.
Yeah.
They're picking up those sandals and holding them to their heart, kissing them, and just crying. I mean, they
It's one of those kind of things. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're just trying to hold those near, as to have that energy too, and so that wasn't totally a lost thing for them.
Right.
Yeah.
So now they have another opportunity. Don't blow this one off.
They're saying no, and they're crying and holding those sandals, and they have taken the COS, and they're gonna just, they're very sad though. So, but they're gonna keep on.
Yeah, there's no reason to be sad, but they need to go forward. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So thank you. Okay.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, there's always another opportunity, but it's better if you can, if you do have these opportunities, to take them when they're there, but certainly there's always another one. It's just, something to consider. Yeah. Okay, so we got a little guy. Okay, so another African spirit. I do see a lot of animals, giraffes, zebras,
Back to the
elephants.
Wild Kingdom.
We were there in the beginning. Now we're back. National Geographic, we got
There you
all
go.
the animals. And
So what's Wild Kingdom National Geographic have for us today?
And I can see just a very lovely, very dark skin person that's
Yeah.
laughing. And they do seem so good spirited, the ones that have come from that area, really.
Oh, absolutely.
So good spirited, really. So cute. So, and I can see the jewelry on them. There's a spear, and they got the jewelry and that they've made that by themselves, and all of that. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So he's saying, a joy to meet you. He's just smiling. He's smiling. And, honor to
Joy
meet
to
you.
meet you as well.
honor to be here. And okay. They wanted to flash the image of their beautiful land too, with the animals and things. So, and the sun and all that good stuff there.
Right.
So now I'm seeing him with another man. They're doing some kind of bartering thing. Money's being exchanged. Yeah. That's about his friend, not him.
Okay.
He's concerned with his friend maybe doing something not so honest
Not so good.
in that area.
Yeah.
And now that image is fading a little bit, but he's worried about his friend.
Yeah. So does he have a question for us, or is that it? He's just worried about his friend.
He does honor the light, and he's interested in that. He was hoping maybe, through that may help, this kind of dishonesty, and, because he loves his friend,
Right.
and he just feels like sometimes people are just compelled to go in these directions because they just don't. I mean, it's not like they shouldn't get wake-up calls, but, so many people are doing it, and they follow along and things.
Right. Well, when he passes out of form and he comes to the other side, he'll get a life review and he'll see, what he's done, and then he can choose to change.
He's saying, okay, thank you, thank you. And he does honor the light. He is very connected with, the animals and all that in his heart,
Right.
and that land of his. So he's just wanting to put out energy, and that helps that, the planet and all the creatures, and, the whole bit. So, and he's putting
Yeah.
up his sword like,
And
yeah.
I would just say for him, do the Om that I am, the I am that I am, and just just be happy.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
he's a jolly person. He
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
He's saying thank you. He's putting his hand to his heart. He wants to offer you a piece of jewelry he made.
Oh, how
It
sweet.
almost looks like something, I don't know if it has to do with animal or whatever, but he wants to offer that in energy, and just there you are.
Helen,
So,
thank you for that.
yeah, and he's bowing. So,
That's very sweet.
really
Yeah, I
cool.
love that one picture. You see that over in Africa, they have one place that people go and stay, and they have the giraffes that come in the morning, and the
Yeah,
giraffes are sticking their head in there, and
through the
people
window.
stuff.
That's
I love
awesome.
it. That would be so fun to be someplace and
Oh,
you have this big
yeah.
giraffe coming up in the
Totally.
morning.
I think it'd be amazing, but yeah, and that's his land, But that, I guess, if you live there, it's just part of you. But if we
Yeah.
were there, we'd be, wow, that's amazing. So anyway, yeah, they're very cute from there, very, very sweet. At least the ones we've encountered so far.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, and then a few more. They're in oneness.
Okay.
He's saying, I'm one with all.
Okay.
But his mind's not completely still.
Just what?
His mind's not completely still, though.
Right. Right. Because he's in oneness. Right.
Yeah.
It's got a little further to go.
So, they would like to break this. I mean, they, in their heads, I guess, they felt like maybe this is it or whatever, but they just
Yeah, that's not it.
yeah, but that's why they're coming, and they just, because they know their mind's not completely still.
Right. They recognize that. So at this time, I would just we'll do within the Om. So we'll just let him do the sound of the universe and then go back through that into that 0 point. Go into that sound and that resonation.
And that definitely helped with more expansion. I could feel the pools, the coming out, like the rings in water or something moving out. Well, they're definitely a lot quieter. I wonder if we should put them maybe on the third shelf or something.
Yeah, we'll put him up on the,
Because
put
he
him up on
can
the
let
third.
it resonate a while for him.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more. I'm glad that the end of this video, it's looking so much better. I mean, it's cleared up and
It's too bad it wasn't there the whole time, but that's okay. People will have to listen even harder to get through it and want to hear the message.
There you
And
go.
so the ones that are just going to blow it off, it's not worth their time, are going to miss out on something very special.
that's true. Or just have the patience, because it does take patience. Everything does. So does the
Exactly.
path. So does the path. Let's face it. So if you don't have patience to sit through it, then
Right. No mistakes. There's a reason that it's like that. So,
there you go.
yeah.
There you go. What they're trying to convey is that, it's all the same. Me, you, nothing high or low,
Right?
here or there, that kind of thing. Then I'm hearing the fabric of life. The fabric of life is, or that it all like runs through it like a thread.
Right.
And then Shanti light. Getting Shanti light coming. Shanti light is Shanti. Yeah, Shanti light shining. I mean, it sounds like they want to go on a lot with that kind of message. It's coming.
Have they been reading my old stuff?
I don't know. I don't know, man. No, maybe
That
something's
sounds like my old stuff that I used to write. I have a writing like that.
well, some things get reborn somehow. So maybe it's just kind of here again, but.
It sounds familiar.
I am seeing like the Shanti light is like a beacon, it's the beacon that, kind of like the star in the sky, or the, that beacon, that light, and that's what's there. And I do see some turning towards it and some not, Some are right there in it, just they're all open, and or even looking or wondering or going towards or pulling others like their kids, hey, let's go to the Shanti light, but others no. They're just so busy with their own
Right. They're not
stuff.
even they're not going to see it, not going to take advantage of it, and will really be rocked by stuff. Yeah.
Right. So I see kind of like, if you can see, okay, there's some dark, and then you see the Shanti light kind of makes it more of a triangle, and then others are preoccupied with their own me and my world, and then you see others kind of looking, like hearing and feeling and looking, and they're going towards or moving that way.
Right.
Because all of their senses are alive in it. They're not,
Right.
They're
We've got
not.
the sensitive crowd and we got the Trump crowd.
Oh my God. Ew, that's not good. The Trump crowd, oh Lord have mercy. That's definitely not a good thing there. But
Somehow I think Trump, with all his money, is going to miss it.
oh, I would say that one
Just
is a for sure. And some just haven't been exposed. I mean, I don't know. They're just not,
Exactly.
That's just not in their reality. They haven't been exposed.
Exactly. It's not in their reality yet.
Yeah, and so as this energy heightens, those ones, as they come near, and this, that they will start breaking that down,
Right.
So it's just, Shanti light, go towards it and open up and bask in it. You don't
Exactly.
really have to be the doer anymore, and
That's it. Go with the flow.
so that was it. Their Shanti poem, their Shanti message.
Okay, there's
Shanti Om.
Shanti Om.
Bye.
There they go.
Okay, last one. Last but not at all least.
Last one. And we're just swimming down the stream.
We are. We're doing all kinds of floating and lighting up and, moving, and yeah, it's all good today.
All sorts of good stuff today.
Get one more flash of some bandages being taken off, so we'll see.
Oh, good. We're still, the mummy's coming unwrapped.
I
That
guess.
must feel so much better than
Oh,
being
I know.
constricted in that stuff.
Oh my goodness. It's kind of painstaking getting that off. It's been on a while, you
We're
know.
having a little taste of freedom starting to come in yet.
Well, you can breathe with all that crap off your nose, and it's the face that I'm seeing. You know, you need to be able to see and breathe and taste, and you know all these things.
Exactly.
But
Come
imagine
back to life
that.
a little bit, for God's sake.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. Okay, so here we go with our last energy. Please give me the grace to surrender.
The grace is always there. All you have to do is open yourself to it and step back.
Okay, they are connecting with the energy that you said, and I see I feel a transmission going into that. This energy.
Yeah, it's all they have to do is get themselves out of the way and not block it. That's it.
Okay, so they're definitely taking in, they're getting transmission. This is the bottom line. You can feel it. So, okay. All right.
So let's check in on our other two and see how they're doing.
The 3 or 4 or something?
Or 3.
I think we had 3.
So I got that.
I don't think if we had 3 or 4. I think we have 4, to be honest, over there.
Got 4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We do have a few that went over there for.
One was in school or
It's a
whatever.
good day to be there today, man. They really get the full package here.
Jeez Louise. Okay, so we'll take the Mayan fellow. I think this was him, yeah. I don't know if I've got him. Okay, I'm still feeling this darkness, but he's feeling a little more at ease.
Mm-hmm.
But it's dark still. Darker energy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if Christ comes in, you can see a lot of darkness swirling around, a lot of like a big dark cloud there still.
Right. It's going to take a while to dissipate that. But he needs to understand that really now is the opportunity. There's that diamond energy, that emerald energy, that pure light. All of that's there to help him. All of that's there for him to take in. Those jewels, those, treasures. That treasure is there.
Yeah, he's a little calmer, a little calmer. It's on the edge though, that's all. It's on the edge of coming back to either one direction or the other, I guess. But that's kind of how it's feeling. It's not completely settled. It's very, almost like you feel like he wants to run or something. He wants to run.
Well, yeah, because it's going to be very uncomfortable. Understand it's been eons that he's been in basically a very kind of a dark place. So when you get light coming, it's like stepping out of a real dark room into the light. It hurts your eyes. You can't even look at it for a while. Yeah. But it will continue to get better and better and better.
Yeah, he's still kind of clawing at wanting to, return. I mean, you feel a little clawing action. I don't know what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of saying he wants to be here, but he doesn't. It's just a real...
Well, I'm going to... Hold on. Okay. I hope he's able to take that in.
Okay, it's feeling a little lighter. I mean, first I get no, yes, stay, go, no, yes, so it's just kind of still that way. I mean, I'm feeling it looks a little bit lighter, certainly, but
Yeah.
It's just got in a process of, you see it lighter and then dark, and then, it's that process of,
Yeah, it's, it takes a lot to, and there's not too much I can share without him requesting it.
for sure. I mean, I think he's feeling,
I've given as much as I can give without him requesting it. Anything else would be against his free will, and
That's
so
the
I can't
thing,
can't do anything other than what I've been doing right now.
So- let me see if he wants to stay, or I'm just kind of hearing no. I mean, yeah, kind of hearing he doesn't. And I feel that a little unsettledness in my heart with him. He's just,
Yeah, then if he wants, he can go back to the ruins. He can come back there now. All he has to do is say, within himself that he wants to be there, and he can be there immediately.
right,
Nobody
for sure.
will force him to remain here. Absolutely not. It was an opportunity, and he has his free will to either take it or not.
Yeah. Do you want to talk with them a little on that too, to make sure that we get clear on this together, what he wants to do?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to
Yeah.
send someone
Yeah.
away that's, I'm hearing he wants
Yeah.
to go, but why don't you?
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't want to go back to that loneliness there. he had a knee-jerk reaction. He wanted to go back. I said, but you remember when you came how lonely you said you felt? And he said, yeah. And I said, you sure you want to go back to that? Because it will be there a long time. And he doesn't want that either.
No, I felt
So
like
he
that.
says,
When you said the ruins, I felt like that was in the place, but he didn't want to be, he wants to
no,
go. I'm still
yeah,
hearing.
he didn't want to go back to that loneliness. So he did let me say I couldn't do one mantra. And, you know,
Okay.
at this point. So I'm going to do the one mantra and to help him with this. Okay. Mm. Okay. How are we doing?
I didn't check in.
Yeah, go ahead and check in.
I'm still getting a bit of wavering feeling, but I don't know. Feels a little lighter, but what are you getting?
Yeah, he'll stick it out.
Yeah, he doesn't want to return there, but when I feel him, I can feel a restless thing in my heart. I just, it's not a.
Well, I had just a quick blip of that diamond heart just piercing it real quick. Just a real quick flash of it. So yeah, no, he's gonna stay and continue to work with it, and if he opens, I'll give him more, but I gave him one and let that kind of infuse for a while.
Okay, well, I'll put him up there on the
Get him
second
over,
shelf then.
get him over the hump, No, he doesn't want to go back there. When I explained, you came in and that's why you gravitated to me. You didn't want to stay in that thing, and if you go back, you be back there for a long, long time. Are you sure you want to go back?
Yeah,
No, doesn't want to go back.
Choices aren't good. No, he didn't want to go back there, but I think he just was feeling restless. I didn't feel like he wanted to go back there, but he did want to leave at first. Not necessarily back there, but I don't think he knows where he would have gone,
Right.
So anyway, okay, so then I'll put him on the second shelf.
He's more than welcome to walk through the light, the doorway of the light fully, and but he's not ready for that step yet.
No. Okay, so do you want me to put him on the second shelf?
Yeah, I've asked again. Well, I'm going to ask one more time for those that, if there are those that have progressed and continue to progress in lifetimes, if they could come and be with him to kind of help him through. They could be supportive of him, and he would feel better to see that there are some that have progressed, they're not stuck there.
Yeah, and I do see this rock, or the dark heart, in, I guess it's a darker looking heart in my mind, but there is some energies or rays of light kind of falling like rain on it.
Yeah.
Which is nice, so hopefully that'll keep raining on it, and
it should, because I saw just the blip of that diamond kind of like piercing the heart real quick. It was just a quick flash, just boom, like that, Yeah, so they're working on that.
Yeah, no, there's some rain of light coming in, so we'll just let that continue.
Yeah.
Guess I'll put
we'll let him process for a while. Yeah, let's face it. I mean, he's been dwelling on that stuff for a long time.
Yeah, I wonder if it would be nice for him on the first floor with the other ones, no? You want him on the second?
Yeah, you can go on the first floor.
I'm thinking there's just a lot of still energy up there,
Yeah.
With the ones in the void and everything, and then there's the picture of Kali and all that. I think might be nice,
Right.
To sort of let that energy come in. Okay.
Right. And if he wants, he can do that mantra that I just did for him. He it would benefit him to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just let him know that it would benefit him to do that, continue with that energy, to open to that God essence.
Okay, and that's being he's
Yeah.
it's a quieter energy on that first floor, so I'm hoping, and that's flowing into him what you said. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
that will help. Hopefully that helps to stabilize him a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so we're back to this tough one, the calcification and bandages and all.
Our calcific, well, she's moving along. She's got the bandages coming off, so that's good. They're unwrapping.
Yeah, and she's actually there's at first I just saw darkness, but I'm seeing actually a pretty female face, under there. And her bandages are more like this now. They're not. There are some rays of light coming into. She's got her head turned up to it. It's really nice, actually.
Progress is being made, so that's good.
Yeah, so she is sitting in the light. I don't see the box or the cage around her. I do still just see bandages. This is open, but the rest, but she's sitting. She's got her head up, and so,
Good.
maybe we can
Good.
let
So
that.
we'll let her continue to process and let that continue to work.
Like put her on the third floor or something, or I don't
Yes,
Okay.
she can go on the third floor as well.
know. Just put her up.
Processing center.
Yeah, processing center. God, we got a lot of them up there. I don't know what's what, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so, and we have this one. So, okay, what I'm feeling with this one is maybe it was that oneness one. Is that it? Yeah,
Yeah, could be.
that was feeling. It's hard because they get more still and I can't totally pick up all the.
Right.
It's like their
But at
energy
that
already
point,
shifts.
it doesn't matter which one it is.
No.
If they're going into that stillness,
Of course.
we just put them over there and let them process. and
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what I'll
So-
do. And that's what happens. Sometimes you bring them back and they're so still, you're not getting that same story. So you just kind of go with what
Right.
you find then because it
But
does
that's
change.
good. I mean, that's progress. So
Yeah,
we
well,
just
of
leave it at
course.
that.
No,
Yeah,
of
it's doing
course.
what it needs to do.
That's right. That's what matters. And they've been over
What
by
the
those.
story was before, it doesn't matter.
Of course.
They're just in the process.
But you can see how things are fluid and change. It's not that same energy anymore. So, and I don't write anything down. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go with what comes at
No,
the time.
we don't remember which one is which.
No. Okay, so this other one, and then we've got the 3 healing stones were there. They were sitting by them. There's definitely a lot more still too. I think they had some intellectual stuff, and they're a lot more still, and it's got a nice fluid light. Like it feels good.
Good.
It's feeling better. So I think
So
we can put
let
them.
them process. Yeah, our Mayan may take a little more time. I mean, it's been centuries and centuries and centuries of
Yeah. Well, I think if you
being caught in that same energy. So it's going to take a while to break through that and,
And
get them stabilized.
At least he figured out, okay, you got 2 roads to go back to this one. No. It was kind of a process of eliminate. I don't want this because it's uncomfortable, but that for sure no. So you kind of, those are your options now. Where else would he go? He'd just float around somewhere. I don't know.
Exactly. Well, like I said, you're not constrained to be here, but you remember, there's a reason why you jumped in my bag and hitched a ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, your option is if you want to go back, you can go back there, but, you need to, it's your choice.
Yeah. And then we got
So-
these. Yeah. We have these wonderful
So we'll
healing.
see, you can go back, and I think and now that he knows too, the other one is no longer there. The one I'm going to go see the ruins.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they don't know that the other part of that civilization is gone too. All of them.
Yeah.
None of them are there any longer.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got the
Yeah.
healing stones too, so I can see what they want to do. It's nice to have them if they want to hang around a little bit. I'll see.
Yeah.
I'll ask. They're saying for sure. I mean, that's that one for sure. And I'm not even needing to hardly ask. They're just that you just feel that yes energy. So I think we'll set those kind
Yeah.
of here, and they're you can feel they're beaming.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. They're not. Yeah, they just spread
Right.
that.
Jill,
That's-
they'll remain here no matter what.
Yeah, so I think it's nice to have that here, and we'll just kind of keep that there. And great. And I think we've got through them all. So
Exactly. We're good for today.
we are indeed. I gotta go get something to eat. I haven't eaten yet. It's already noon. Yeah,
Neither have I.
I bet.
Yeah, it's food time, and then I've got to look and find another place to take off to.
Yeah, figure out where you're going next for sure.
Exactly, cross the waters. So yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, I will talk with you then
Talk
later.
with you later. Thank
Namaste.
you. Namaste. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.